Hello, Charles Fockaert on November the 3rd. It's a Friday, I believe, and 2017. This is number 16 in the series of On the Road with Charles Fockaert. That's a takeoff, if you haven't watched the other videos, of On the Road with Charles Fockaert, which was started in 1967, I believe. And I figure, Charlie, thank you for the idea, and I'm going to do one off of that one, and it's a new era, and here I am. I'm in St. George. Ha! And it's warm. I took my socks off yesterday for a long time, for the first time in quite a while. Woo! What a journey. It's not done yet, but I wanted to do this video because, and I haven't uploaded videos lately because I haven't had time and there hasn't been a place. And I had so much going on that I just, you'll have to watch the other videos to find out what's going on. But here I am. I'm in St. George. That's on the corner of Utah, Nevada, and Arizona, I believe. So I'm at a truck stop called Pilot, and man, there must be 50 trucks out here parked last night. And this is a hot spot here in St. George. Kind of like St. George. There's a lot of red rock cliffs around, and there's a lot I want to say, but I'm going to try to keep this short because I got a lot of things to do this morning. I want to head out of here before the wind starts picking up again. I don't want to take that chance. I've decided that I'm going to go to a place called Valley of the Fire, or Valley of Fire, and they get that name not from any fires or anything, but because it's so hot there in the summertime. But in the wintertime, it's a nice place. And I read some reviews, and they said this is well worth your time. There's a lot of hiking there. There's a state park. It's off the road. It's 163 or 167 off of Highway 15. It takes me about 2 hours to get to that cutoff. And after I get to that cutoff, if I can make it that far, I can get on a slower moving road and I can take my time. I'm still tense. Not as much as I was. Oh, I got to tell you what I did. I was stuck off the side of the road. I think I told you in the last video, but I'm going to review it here. I was stuck on the side of the road because of the high winds, and I didn't have flashers on the back. They're not working, and there's a short. So don't tell me just check the fuse, Charles. It's just the fuse, dummy. No, it's not just the fuse. There's a short somewhere, and I don't have time right now to go through and try to find that short. So there's not a lot of incline from here on out. I understand. I don't know. And but anyway, I got to fix that short. I wish I had the proper mechanism. I need a circuit breaker that I can connect to where the fuse is, so when I can tell where I am. But anyway, I don't want to go into that. But there's a lot that I have to do yet. I got to fix this hazardous light situation. The house batteries don't operate, or the lights and the system doesn't operate on the house batteries like it's supposed to. I paid the guy up there in Pocatello to fix that. Didn't get fixed. The 6 brand new tires on the vehicle make it a lot better. I can handle it. Yesterday the wind started blowing about 9:30. I left. Where was I there? Beaver, Utah, at about 8 o'clock in the morning. The guy came in at 7 with the new relay flasher, the hazard flasher, and it didn't change anything. And then that's when we found out it was a short. I put the new fuses in, number 10 amp, and they blew out. They work for a little while, and then they blow out. So that tells me there's an intermittent short. Anyway, let's move on. So I left Beaver, and I had that one more long grade I had to go up, and it was a long grade. It was 6,500 foot grade, but I made it. I got all the way up there, and I'm coming down the other side, and I got to be careful coming down the other side. I want to blow out my rear brake by using those brakes. And going down this hill, it's just, and I'm noticing there was one time when we got to there was a canyon on the left of me and cars down below, and it was freaky. There's something to do with my depth of perception now at my age, and I'm told this is pretty common. Wow. I mean, there's no way I'm going to drive in any mountains, folks. I had to really concentrate on not allowing myself to freak out. And I had to stay focused, and a good thing it was only about, 8 or 10 minutes worth there. Ooh, boy. Anyway, that was pretty scary. I got a couple notes here I want to take. You ever notice that when these insects commit suicide on your windshield, it's never over there in the corner, on the far corner on the other side. No. It's right there. It's like, hey, there's Charlie, and I watched one of his YouTubes, and let's give him something to talk about on his video. Splat right there, man. The other thing was the other day, I got this RV, got the whole place, and the bugs. There was a friggin' bug. He has the whole RV to fly around in and land on, But where does he got to come? He's got to come right there in the front. He's got to circle around. I think it was a she. Because the friggin' women, man, they just won't leave me alone. And you know what? When next time I go on vacation, next time I'm going to Kansas. Kansas is the flattest place, I understand, in the United States. It goes for miles and miles and miles of flat land. Maybe I'll vacation in Nebraska in the cornfields. Yeah, it'll be cold, but I'll burn them corn husks for keeping myself warm because, man, these grades, I'm telling you. So I'm headed, like I said, I think to the Valley of Fire. I'm going to hang out there for a while, so I don't know if there'll be any more videos. I'll make the videos. I just won't be able to upload them until I get somewhere where they have an upload option there for me. So I'm feeling better. I'm not out of the woods yet. I'm not at the end of the tunnel quite yet. I can see the light. And I'm not as nervous, but I still got 2 hours to go to get to that turnoff, and then I can connect to Overton and Kingman, Arizona. But I might just hang myself up there in the Valley of the Fire for as long as I damn well please, because I've earned it. I've earned it. There's probably stuff I'm forgetting, but I want to thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for watching, subscribing. Hey, share these with others, huh? Let's get... I added another subscriber the other day, and I'm just kicking ass, aren't I? In 1909. I don't know. Maybe I should get me a cat. There's one guy on there who's got a cat, puts him in a stroller, and he walks around. He's got all kinds of subscribers. I know I say things people don't want to hear, but you know what? I get to speak my mind, at least for now, huh? Yeah, share these with everybody before YouTube cuts me off. You know what? They haven't sent me a damn dime yet. I'm sorry, a damn shekel. They tell me about, oh, you made $8.19 last month, and they haven't. They're not going out of the way to make sure I get paid for all this. And man, this is one of the most expensive trips I've ever taken. It would have been cheaper to get a flight to Thailand and just go sit there on the beach. But I'm in the fight, folks. We're in a war, and most Caucasians don't have a clue. And I understand these truck drivers driving all day long. They don't have time to figure out what's going on. They just watch the news in the lobby here, and the TV's on. There's Mexicans everywhere around here, man. The family sat right there the whole time I was in there yesterday using the internet, and they're all speaking Spanish. And their children are all looking up there at the boob tube, just staring away. And the one woman sat down there, and where the only plug in the room was, and I said, excuse me, I need the outlet. Can you, get your ass over somewhere else. Can I use it? And she didn't even know what I was talking about. And she didn't need the outlet. So her husband comes in, and they move over. They don't even speak English, folks. They don't have to. Press 2 for Spanish. We're being invaded, and we're being taken over. And that one guy I talked to up there and working in the convenience store, what did he say? I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Alrighty. May the grace of God our Father be upon us all. Oh, by the way, well, last night I was looking at the moon. Beautiful. I think it was almost a full moon. If it was, it only looked 50 miles away. And there was clouds. I personally saw clouds go behind the moon. The clouds went behind the moon. I grabbed my camera, but for that kind of a shot, you need a tripod. By the time I would have set it all up, the clouds were gone. I saw clouds behind the moon. The moon, does the moon look 238,000 miles away to you? May the grace of God our Father, the creator of the level plain earth covered with the firmament, water above and water below. By the way, the guy that helped me there in Beaver, that drove my vehicle over those last 2 or 3 inclines while I drove behind him, his wife and him, I believe now, are flat earthers, folks. It's catching on. I gotta go. I wanna it takes quite a while to upload this convert it from screencast, convert it to where it's usable, where I can upload it. So I gotta go. See ya.